The 2024 Missouri governor's race is already ramping up as one more candidate throws their hat into the ring. Missouri House Minority Leader Quade announced today that she is running. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush. While voters won't head to the polls until August 2024, candidates from both parties are already hitting the campaign trail. 5 on Your Side political editor Mark Maxwell joins me now in studio. And Mark, how are the Democrats responding to Quade's announcement?
Well, Mike, Quade's launch seems to have rallied Democrats from nearly every corner of the state on day one. Democrats see hope in nearby states, Kentucky and Kansas, where red states have elected a Democratic governor in recent years. And she starts out in strong position in the Democratic Party, leading floor fights for the Democrats in the House, where most of the heated debates took place over the last few years. You might say she starts her campaign on something of a roll. Her launch video racking up more than 300,000 views within the first few hours of being up online. This has to be the first time I've seen a campaign video on the roller rink. She's playing roller derby there, body checking people. She spotlights her personal story coming from nothing, growing up on food stamps on a gravel road in rural Missouri. During a recent appearance on The Record, Quade cast the Republican candidates in this race as extremists, out of step with the average Missouri voter, and called Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft a bully.
Jay Ashcroft has very publicly expressed his frustrations with some of the moderate decisions that have happened this year in Jefferson City. Most recently on a radio station even went after the right for gay folks to be married and very publicly has opposed that. And so he is very extreme, and I expect if he was governor that he would rule the same way.
It's clearly an uphill climb for Democrats in this race. So how are Republicans reacting to this announcement?
Well, we're just hearing from both campaigns for Ashcroft and Kehoe. The Ashcroft campaign welcomed her to the race and said he looks forward to comparing their records and visions. Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe, a bit feistier, he hit back at her mention of his wealth. He owns a car dealership, a number of them, I believe, and a cattle ranch. His launch video included many of the same themes about growing up in poverty. He said this, quote, "Missourians believe success should be rewarded and not mocked." And Kehoe says he wants to create opportunities for every Missourian to achieve their own American dream so that they don't have to rely on government. So it looks like, at least in their biographical messaging as they reach out to voters, Kehoe and Quade are trying to fight for the same voters here.
Okay, so the other big race people are watching in Missouri is the Senate race to take on Josh Hawley.
And the Democratic primary just gained a new challenger there. You'll know her in St. Louis, Senator Carla May, a Democrat jumping into this race, shaking things up a bit. Her district takes up part of St. Louis County as well. That's, of course, a stronghold for Wesley Bell, who's in this race now. So May's entry could make Wesley Bell's path to victory a bit trickier. And if she runs a strong campaign, that could open up a wider path for Lucas Kunce, the other Democrat in this race. And who knows, maybe some other candidates from the western side of the state may still get in.
And again, for Democrats, uphill climb in both races.
That's what the recent polling has shown.
Yeah. All right, Mark, thanks. Well, to find full interviews with these candidates and to catch all the latest local political coverage, all you have to do is text the word RECORD to 314-425-5355. We'll send a link straight to your phone. And don't forget to tune in every Thursday at 12:30 and 3:30 on 5 Plus for the latest episode of On the Record with Mark Maxwell.